Hello, it's Miss W here, so I'm glad to be here with you all today. And, oh, hi, how are you?
Hi, how are you doing?
Good, how are you doing?
I'm doing great.
Oh,
So, I'm Miss W.
Whoa. You're Miss W?
I am.
I'm Miss W.
That's so cool. It's nice to meet you.
Yeah, you too.
So, what are you doing here?
Well, I thought, I would kind of like tinker around and do some art today.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's really cool. I'm an art teacher.
No. What? Me too.
Yeah.
That's so crazy.
Oh, wow.
Oh my goodness.
So, okay. So, we're going to do some art today. I'm so excited to be here.
What were you planning on doing?
I am also planning a lesson for online learning. We're going to talk about a Sunday afternoon.
A Sunday afternoon? That sounds delightful.
That's the name of the painting.
Oh.
It's not just because it's Sunday afternoon right now.
I see. Okay, well, can you tell me about that?
Yeah, so we're going to be talking about Georges Seurat. He is...
Seurat?
Seurat.
Seurat. How do you spell that?
Good question. It'll go up on the screen right now.
Perfect. There it is. Oh, it looks like Seurat. Okay.
That's probably how you actually say it. I don't know. I'm not French. And he is a French artist. And yeah, so he was part of the Pointillism movement. Which is part of Impressionism.
So I heard that you mentioned pointillism, and that's funny because that's actually a technique that I really enjoy and how it can really show value scale just depending on how many dots you use.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a really cool technique. Do you
is.
want to show us how to do it?
Oh, sure. Yeah. All right. So what you'll need for this is a pencil and something to trace around if you want, and then any kind of marker.
All right, so follow along with the video, and we're excited to see what you guys come up with.
So here is my pointillism circle, just to show how, again, value transition from dark to light, just using dots.
Nice job.
Thank you.
All right, so the next thing we want to try is mixing two colors together. So you have your purple there, which is really interesting because Seurat said that he didn't really like the purples that he was mixing with paints.
Really?
And so what he did was he tried to make purple using blue and red. And instead of mixing them on his palette, he'd actually put the colors side by side so that they were just next to each other.
That is such a cool technique. Can we take a look at his picture? Sunday afternoon?
Let's take a look at Seurat's painting.
Perfect. A Sunday Afternoon was finished in 1886, 3 years before the Eiffel Tower. Similar to the public's original dislike of the Eiffel Tower, people did not appreciate Seurat's painting done in pointillism. It was a totally new concept that was at first rejected by viewers. Rumor has it that the French still do not like it today, and the painting resides in the Art Institute of Chicago, donated by his family.
Georges Seurat was inspired by Impressionist artists who focused on capturing the effects of light through visible brushstrokes. Such painters include Claude Monet and Renoir. Notice also how Seurat uses visible brushstrokes as he seeks to achieve pure colors.
All right, so we are going to put Seurat's theory to the test. I'm going to show you some color mixing, and you're going to tell me what colors that you see, okay?
Perfect.
All right, so what I want you to do is turn around.
Okay.
I don't want you to see what I've done. All right, so I'm going to set it up, and then you're going to turn around and tell me what colors you see on my sheet. So I'm going to show them really quickly.
Okay.
All right, I'm going to line it up better. That way they overlap. Okay, Miss W, turn around.
All right. Well, Miss W, it's looking like I see some red on this side and some blue on this side, but I see like a pink-purple kind of going on in the center.
Ooh, cool. All right, so it worked. We've got our colors mixed together to make purple, when originally they were just red and blue.
That's awesome. All right, so here are your color options to mix two primary colors to make a secondary color. And what you'll want to do is start with the one color, make it very detailed and a lot of dots on one side, transitioning into the next color over there, like our example that you'll see here.
All right, so I'm going to show you guys another option. If you don't want to use markers, or maybe you don't have markers at home, you can also do this same technique using paint. So what I have here is a tray that I don't mind getting paint on. I have a pencil, or you can use Q-tips. So what we're going to do is we're going to squeeze out 2 colors of paint. Again, you want it to be 2 primary colors, so I've chosen to use yellow and blue. And I put 2 small dabs of them here in my tray. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take the end of my pencil and I'm just going to start dabbing it down on my paper here. So these dots, you'll notice, are much bigger than the dots that you can get with a marker, which is kind of nice. And every once in a while, you're going to have to dip it back into the paint.
Well, as you can see, this technique takes a long time and a bit of patience. So, in fact, Seurat's painting actually took him 2 years to finish. It was large. It was about the size of the wall behind us. But in that regards, we are going to give you the smallest art assignment of the year. So you can choose, if you're going to use markers, your project is going to be about the size of a playing card. If you choose to use paint, since your dots are a little larger, think about the size of 2 or a gigantic playing card.
I hope you guys enjoyed today's lesson by the double W's.
Have a great day!
Bye!
Yes! High five!